We all know we pay buckets of tax in Canada. But in this little video, I'm going to show you how you can find out very quickly and very easily how much of your pay sails off into the big red ether. My name is Reese, and today we are staring straight into the train wreck. How much of our paychecks are we hemorrhaging to income taxes? Well, in the first leg of our journey, we are going to hit up a very user-friendly website that I stumbled onto a while back. Talent.com. Appears to be some kind of search and job posting website. Anyway, they have a very handy little tax calculator that spits out your numbers with zero fuss. But not just your numbers, you can see how much you would pay at any income level or in any province. Really easy to use. Let me show you. All you got to do is plug in your gross income per year, which is how much you make before taxes are taken off of your checks. And then pick your province. So let's start with $100K a year in Ontario, for example. And there you have it. Nearly 17 grand goes to federal tax and 8,655 goes to the province of Ontario. Now, it's not super accurate to include CPP contributions and EI premiums as tax, since CPP contributions go towards a pension that you can collect later in life, and EI is insurance. But I get where they're coming from. Since you don't really have a choice, and these amounts just come directly off of your checks, they're just lumping them in with the rest. And by this standard, at $100K of income in Ontario, 70% of what you earn is yours to keep, and 30% sails away. Now, it should be noted that in Canada, this is just where taxes begin. This is just the pregame. We still get to pay taxes on the goods and services we buy whenever we buy them with money that we already paid tax on. And we also get to pay tax on our property, the growth of our investments. And we also get to pay tax on top of things that are already taxed, like gasoline, for example, etc., etc. So income tax is just one layer of tax. It's a big one, but it's just one. Now, what if you lived in BC and made $100K? Well, look at that. You get to keep almost 72%. What about Nova Scotia? Ooh, rough. You only get to keep 65%. How about Alberta? 69%. But what if you got a juicy raise and now you're making 150 grand? 67.2%. 49,240 of the 150K you made never made it to your pocket. What about back in Ontario? Lame. 65.6%. $51,669 lobbed off the top. And what if you got another raise and now you're raking in 200K a year in Ontario? Well, now you only walk with 62.3%. 75,485 gone right off the bat. Now, it may sound like I'm not that big of a fan of our income tax rates, and that's because I'm not. They have crept up well past the point of being reasonable. And as with most things, you can go too far. Something that was once good can actually become really quite bad, can really hurt us, can hurt our economy, can hurt our society. Anyway, have fun with this calculator. The link is below. Find out how much you are paying in taxes and find out how much you would pay if you were living in a different province. Or if you're more of a purist and don't want to see CPP and EI included as tax, then check out this site. It's not as pretty, but it's more accurate. And you can do the exact same thing. Pick your province and plug in your income. And presto. Lastly, if you're looking for precision, check out EY. We use these charts in our planning work all the time. Just pick your province, the PDF will pop up, and then look for where your income fits in. Not super user-friendly for those who don't know their way around the numbers and the categories, but pretty much a gold standard. Anyway, there's links to all of this below. Happy calculating, and I hope it fires you up, at least a little bit.